Welcome everybody to the Warlord of SBAS plays Torment, Numenera, episode 96. Last time we explored the bird area, went into their treasure trove and stole everything there because we can. Then I realized I totally missed this entire area here where the birds mutants actually are. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to them because we still want some stuff from them. Let's see. I don't think any of the regular mutants are going to say anything, so Mutant Chief and the translator. Mutant Chief. Hello, Mutant Chief. Large size of this mutant and the gray dawn of that tinges his beak and eyes give him a more stately and menacing look than his compatriots. His clothes are less tattered and he projects an aura of command. As you approach, he hisses at the other murders and the annoying mental static dies down considerably, leaving only his singular field as a sharper source. The noise whines and scratches in your head. And as the chief speaks, the human woman at the side speaks in dull monotone. The squalling blast of a stack, and then she says, "No, pretty clothes. No, pretty clothes from drinking man. Belong here. Right of theft of drinking man. Want it? He stole it back. He steal it back." Oh. I think they're talking about the mercenaries in the other area. About getting the flag back. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. If you return it, you'll gain much respect. Possibly the French of fantasy name. More freedom to roam with the blue. It's terrible down here, but luckily I am very good at this. Aha. There we go. You want cloth? Replace it, but not with coin. Not with things. Replace it with experience. The monotone breaks slightly here, the emphasis of the murder's thought pushing more strongly on her. Fight. I want to hunt in the sky. Give me experience of hunting flight. And give on prey. Then I return cloth to the drinking man. As the other murders hiss and clack, she adds, "Ha, chief funny. Ha ha, impossible." I'm not going to say that and piss him off. Alright, I actually know what to do. Because I figured this out pretty quickly. We have to go back to the lady who can make experiences and tell her that we want that particular experience. Not hard at all. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Absolutely. I believe it is in this one. Yeah. Happy to help. Well, that's good. I'm just pleased to help. Hey, Sheen. Do you happen to have the essence that would provide someone the feeling of being an aerial predator? The gaunt skull of her face transforms for a moment, and you can see the beauty shine through as joy. The essence of the hunter, a fresh creation, newly born, a feather and a beak came to Medora. The small machines within still writhing and trying to rebuild. She reaches into her cavernous space and pulls out a milky flask. Then places it alongside the other essences in her shelf. Look amongst the balls for your needs. Now I see it for sale. 100 essence. Strange sense of buoyancy. Pretty cool. Alright, bye. Close. Done.
With alacrity.
Job done. Zog zog. Mercenaries. Going back and back and back and forth. If you have a 100 chance to hit the enemy, you automatically gain that maximum amount of bonus damage. We already knew that from 100 episodes ago. Oh, almost 100. We're close. Beep. Yeah, man. There we go. Coming. Hey, I did done that thingy, you majiggy, you wanted. Large size of the marten and the gray ant done covers it gives him blah blah blah. Why you come here, human? You're kind, too afraid. What say their fate? The girl gestures herself, mimicking the moon of the Merton's chief. I have a hunting essence that will give you the sensation of a hunting prey from the air, just as you asked. The chief blinks at you for a long, slow moment as if trying to absorb what you have just said. He obviously can't believe that a human would keep his word. He snatches the preferred essence from your hand, uncorks it, and tilts a healthy swallow into his mouth. His avian's eyes widen as the drug hits his system, and his beak opens and closes involuntarily. The other Northerns grasp their weapons, looking at each other, unsure what to do. Her voice changes pitch again, rising and falling through pitch, though you never dropping the monotone delivery. Is a human poison? Chief? Chief alive? No, near dead? Kill him! Kill! The burst of static from the chief clears the air. The rest of them cease their restless, aggressive movements. The chief looks at you with respect and bobs his head. He presses the standard irregulars into your hands. Take dirty cloth to drink, man. You complete bargain. Peace. Sweet. Can we talk to you anymore? No? Can we talk to the translator?
I'll remember that.
The slim, fit young woman would be attractive if it weren't for the blank stare on her eyes, the spit drooling from her mouth, and the poorly implanted device that protrudes from her skull. The area around the implants weeps pus and some strange, clear fluid. It does not appear that she has been mistreated or in any other way. No bruises or scars mark her otherwise smooth flesh. Unsurprisingly, you can read no thoughts of any kind from her. What's your name? She stares blankly, and you can see the slow pulse of her heartbeat in the veins, near one metallic nodule on her forehead. And she breathes, but lacking these signs, only the thin stream of drool gathering on mass of her chin tells you that she's alive. Name? She doesn't respond at all. Kelsey looks at the young woman with disgust and mutters, Such a poor job, whoever installed this device. She'll be flogged and eaten by vermin worms. She catches you looking at her, and she gestures, if you remove those implants, you'll be left with an empty shell, a rapidly dying one at that. They sustain her and keep her technically alive, but her higher brain functions have been erased. A skilled practitioner, bah, no matter. The young woman begins to bark and choke a little, bending at the waist as she spits out a guttural strings of hard consonants. A moment later, you realize that she is merely imitating the murder chief. She has been watching you in her interactions with her. The murderer is struggling not to laugh out loud, so are the rest of the murderers. Their mental static rises your mind filled with savage glee at seeing the human make a fool of himself. The murder chief's voice comes through the woman's mouth. Do you speak with empty bags? Do corpses? Do they answer? Empty husks not speak. Those wanting answers want to speak to me. Okay. Chief's mental stack, blah, blah, blah. Who's is this woman who speaks your words? The woman stands passively at the murder's buzz, as the murder's buzz static through several irritating frequencies back and forth. At last, the chief mental buzz cuts through them all. She recites the words without feeling or awareness. This is no woman. Shell is empty. Woman is gone. Who you speak of, it is as human. It is machine. When it expires, we'll find new machine. We not speak human language. We buy slave. We fix slave's brain. Slave become machine. Machine speak human. She pauses with the chief's glax and hisses. Slave not need whole brain anymore. Excess brain was tasty. Tell me about your people. Young woman waits for a moment while the chief and his underlings hiss and click back and forth and at each other. What to say? We are murderers. We hunt. We find. We take. Humans hate us and rule outside. We flee from them. Here we rule. Her shoulders roll on a obscene imitation of an Avon shrug. Here humans fear us. Alright. Where's the static in the air? Upon hearing your question, all the murderers of the room begin cacking and shrieking. Ha 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 ha. Says the translator from monotone, barely audible over the noise. When the murders have settled down, the harsh static of the cheese foils your head, and then the translator speaks. This is our thoughts. This is how we speak. No need for clumsy words like you stupid humans. Alright. Oh, I'm done with you, you mildly annoying people.
Here comes the boredom slayer.
Here comes the boredom slayer. Now we go back to the people again. So we can give them their flag. Or their standard, or whatever you want to call it. Keep
On it.
on it. Yep. Come on. You can do it. Go. There we go.
Why not?
Alright. Hey, dude. Guess what I found? Cast off. He nods out respectfully. Welcome back. I think you're missing something. Give him back the company's standard. As officers around the slump die down, Blood's shoulders look at you, at each other, at their commander, and at the standard that Blood takes from your, and it unfurls. He unfolds it reverently, momentarily taking his eyes from the maw. The standard is standing from the Murden's trash heap, bloody and torn, but he holds it as if it were an infant. His face, his voice lose their ironic, cynical edge. I am in your debt, Cast off. Truly I am. Name your price, by the gods. I never thought I'd see this again. Never imagined I'd care either. I need no more repayment. He says, "You're one of those, are you? Shiny thin steel armor, nobility dripping from every orifice. The work is its own reward type. Let me give you some free advice. When someone offers you repayment for a dangerous task, accept. Self-satisfaction doesn't spend." He takes another swig from his mug. Whatever he says, he'll be back. No one walks from a reward. Wonder if anything happens if I don't collect it, or I just don't get anything. Whatever. Might as well get something on it. Hey Barks. What did I tell you? Self-satisfaction. Didn't pay. What do you want? Let's go with the coin. You know, solemnly enters his tent. Then he uncovers a small chest that is fastened with locks both mechanical and mystical, and performs some sleight of hand. The chest opens for him, and he scoops out a large handful of shins. The debt is paid, my friend. You have my gratitude. Alright. Alright, cool.
Go.
Now, this is where we're supposed to go. So I'm actually going to go back to the beginning area of this area.
Fine.
Because, leader of this area called? We found, well, whatever. We found her patrol, so I want to see if we get any loot before we continue on. It's always good to make sure you got all the loot beforehand. Yeah, man. It's there.
Yes.
Yes. Now. How now, brown cow? Come on. Load. There might be a little too much loading in this game, I just say. It's not like these areas are exactly big, but they need this much loading. Hey, Bruska. I did it. Bruska's tears her gaze away from the courtyard tunnel and glares at you. Need something? I don't have time to play the guide. I found 2 of your men alive in the old slave block, and your patrol in the little nihilist. They're all right.
I'll remember that.
So it was you? Gusta says, you up, no? Yes, Yes, you. Match their description. I'm in your, debt. It appears, take this. It's not much, but it was what I can give. I guess that's what, with these headaches out of the way, I can focus on more important matters now. She adds under her breath. Important to some, anyway. The Monvor is afraid of her own skin that she's willing to let men die just to keep me close. Said you had other more important matters to focus on? Well, it's not really your business, but then neither were my patrols. And you owe you that much. She shifts her weight and looks sidelong at the fortress door. The Monvora, you've probably heard she doesn't leave the fortress anymore. Well, that's because of the way the Bloom's been acting lately. And I think I know what the Bloom's behavior means. You should leave, is what it means. But she's too dumb and damn proud for that. The Monvora doesn't ever leave the fortress? Never. Not for months. She's afraid of the Bloom, of what it might do to her. She thinks that its closing and shifting at Moss is a message, a warning. What does Bloom's behavior mean? She lowers her voice. Do you know how the Monvors came to power? They say that Bloom helped her. That it turned against the old Monvor and destroyed him. I was a kid, just a green mercenary at the time. But I remember the way the Bloom changed. The old Monvor could, well, not control the Bloom. I don't think anyone could do that. But sort of coaxed the Bloom to do what he wanted. Then one day the Bloom just stopped responding. Moths closed or reopened in horrible places, and a few weeks later, the old Monvor was gone. She just her chin toward the gate. The Monvor says the similarities too. The Monvor sees the similarities too, and doesn't want that to happen to her. She's shutting the Bloom out. She doesn't know what to do. I'm worried that there's nothing she can do, and will happen to the rest of us then. You said the old Monvor just disappeared? They say the Bloom ate him, but I think it's worse than that. His voice drops to a Her voice drops to a whisper. I've seen him, late at night sometimes, in the dark corners of the Bloom, an old ghost in rags, and long beard. But maybe I'm crazy, or maybe he isn't really dead. She shudders. Either way, I don't want to know. I know what I saw. The Bloom didn't eat him like we thought. Not all of him, anyway. Bloom. And you see the Monvor? She places a casual hand on the hilt of her large blade. Nobody sees the Monvor. Not unless you got permission from someone who matters. Alright. I think I know who she's talking about. The ghost. If I'm guessing. Alright. There we go. It's the ghost that keeps on watering in this middle area. I think. Probably.
Why not?
Why not? That's right. I believe it's this guy right here. Run, 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 run.
I am the very soul of action.
Hello. Walks without fear. I've seen you, have I not? Person said she saw a ghost dressed in rags with a long beard. Are you the old Memvora? So I saw his focusing on you and his expression gains a semblance of life. The Memvora? Breska? Looks at his ghostly hands and then he looks back up at you. A light seems to blaze in the holes in his face. Was I the old Memvora? Oh yes, oh yes. I ruled the bloom with strength and wisdom. And then the slums ran red at my word. The council of Scissors Cliffs feared me. The merchants who trod my streets paid me. My word is law, and none dare stand against me. That is who I am. No, not who I am. Who I was for a time. His lips part in a feral smile as he grasps the last memories of it in his mind. The new Memvora, pah! What has she done not worth mentioning? She trembles at her voice. Tell me, who fears her steps? Who among her people would slip a blade into her back? Oh, she did for me. It's true. Her and her cohorts, but I had loyal retainers to the end. Loyalty and fear, like a fist. She may have taken my place, but she'll never match my rule. If the bloom hadn't turned against me after my decade in power, it'd be there still. But she dragged me to the heart of the beast and let it sift through my mind, feed it all my crimes, and then, when she left me there, he swallows. Ask you questions about me, while the fragments of my memory still linger. Ask now and make a question. The questions count. What happened in the heart of the bloom? Seems like a very important question. She brought me through a new maw, an entry to the heart I'd never seen. It was then that I knew that she intended what she intended, and we fought. But she was fast and strong, and I was old and drunk. She didn't kill me, though. Oh no, she wanted me to suffer for the crimes of raising her up. She bound me there, and she stood above me and reveled in my pain as the bloom reveled in my pain as the bloom sucked away everything that I was. I'll say this for her: she was better at malice than ever I was. Such excruciating pain, but the memory slips as well. Thank the gods. Tell me about your reign in as the Memvora. He smiles a cruel thing almost lost in his beard. I lived with my knife in my hand. I never lost my love for its kiss. I took what I wanted and shared with the best of my crew. But I had laws, mind you. Laws and structure that kept the merchants pouring through the bloom. No sense in scaring off the easy meat. No need to be greedy. They said I was weak, but that was because they didn't know how strong I truly was. And that's why the bitch came for me. Too grasping she was. What do you think of the new Memvora? He snorts. A backstabbing harlot, a scheming whore. She couldn't help to hold what I built. She has a talent for brutality, but no mind for structure. Even if I've forgotten her, I'll laugh when the bloom devours her. And it will. The boom tires of her even more quickly than I. Soon now. How did the Memvor unseat you? The memory slip. Light skittering down the tunnel as I grab at them. They go now. His voice, please stop them. They're me. All right.
On it.
I now understand who you are and all that information. So let's run back and go talk to our guard again. Kimi?
Ready.
Ready. Uncovering conspiracies. How fun. Dr. Japan frequently can yield interesting ideas on new perspectives on the objective. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Yes. Now. Hey, Bruska. Bruska nods as you approach. Well met, you need something? You're not going to tell me anything interesting, are you? I was hoping that'd be like, allow me to talk to her or something, but I guess not. That's disappointing.
Yes.
Maybe after I open the path. Or go through the area up here. Which I'll actually do next episode. Because we got that time done. Don't want these episodes to be forever long. So until next time, remember embracing chaos or you'll go mad. Bye.